Hello, my name is Vincent from Airgunseurope.com, and in this video I'd like to tell you something about the Huben GK1 semi-automatic PCP pistol. Now, to many this is considered to be one of the best PCP pistols on the market today. It's considered to be the holy grail of PCP pistols, and that's because it's really well balanced, really powerful, adjustable, and also it shoots semi-automatic. It's got quite a large magazine. Now we have this pistol in 22, 5.5mm, then it has a magazine capacity of 19 shots, and the 6.35, which I'm holding right here, it has a magazine capacity of 17 shots. Now the pistol comes in a really nice suitcase like this one. You could buy it with or without the silencer. The one I have here comes with the silencer, and this basically has the same look as the pressure tube which is over here. Now this tube contains 85 cc's of air. The maximum fill pressure of this air tube is 350 bar, although most people can only of course fill it to 300 bar because of the pressure of their air cylinder, or their compressor won't go higher than 300 bar. If you would fill it all the way up, you would get about 40 to 50 good shots with it, depending on its power of course. To adjust the power of this pistol, you could use the Allen key which came with the box. It's quite a long Allen key. And over here on the trigger guard, back here, there's a screw, and if you would turn this counterclockwise, you could increase the power. Now there is of course a maximum to it, so if you would turn the other way and you would close it all the way, then you could do 2 full rotations and that would be its maximum power. If you would go higher than that, you could shoot and then it degasses itself, so it's not that good to go higher than 2 full counterclockwise turns. You can find a meter on the side up here. Now, like I said, it's got a maximum fill pressure of 350 bar, so that's quite high. And to load it, it's more like a side loader. This is there's a spring beneath here. You can place a pellet in there, and to rotate it to the next chamber, you would have to pull this lever down gently, and then you could turn it clockwise, placing a pellet in there one at a time. Turn it until you're all finished. Now, the 6.35mm which I have right here contains 17 shots, so it's a really large capacity magazine. It's got open sights on it, but also a dovetail rail if you would want to mount like a scope or a red dot on it. It's got a fiber optic front sight, and the rear side's fully adjustable for both windage and elevation, so that's quite good. It's got a walnut grip which is made out of one piece, so they don't have 2 grip plates with normal pistols, but one large grip, and it's ambidextrous, so both good for left and right-handed shooters, and yeah, it holds really nice. Also a really nice thing about this pistol, apart from the high power that it can get, it has in 6.35 a power between 6 and around 60 joule. I've seen videos of people tuning it up even up to, let's say, 90 joule, but then of course you would be at risk that it degasses itself and doesn't shoot anymore. So keep it between its safe perimeter. The trigger is really light. I don't know if you could see it right here. I'll dry fire it. Makes quite a lot of noise without the silencer, but the trigger is really nice and you could basically shoot it as fast as you can. It comes with the silencer adapter, this model, and if I take this off, it has half UNF thread beneath. Now of course you could mount like an aftermarket silencer, but what you don't want is a silencer which is too thick, because otherwise you couldn't see the front side anymore. Now this is the original silencer. Has about the same design as the tube, and also it reduces the amount of noise that the pistol makes quite a lot, so that's really really good. To fill the air pistol, it also comes of course with a fill probe. On one end it has a male Foster connector on the fill probe, so you could just easily connect this to your compressor as long as it has a female Foster connector, or your dive bottle, and then you could just plug it in like this. Doesn't matter if you would plug it in from the right or from the left side, it closes itself by these 2 little O-rings. Then you would fill it all the way up, of course, close it, degas the hose, and then take this out and you could load it and shoot it. Yeah, let's take it to the range and test it. Okay, so we're down at the test range, ready to shoot with the Huben GK1. In 6.35mm, I already started loading up the magazine. To do this, of course, you would have to put this hatch down, turn it clockwise, place a pellet in there one at a time, and rotate it with your other hand to the next chamber. Now this one was the 6.35mm and this contains a shot capacity of 17 pieces. The pellets I'm using for this is the JSB Exact King Heavy. They weigh around 33.95 grain. It's quite a heavy pellet, but that matches really well with an air pistol like the Huben. Once you're done, close this lever gently and take it off its safety, which is over here. Now you see a red dot and now you know it's armed. I also mounted a red dot, which is the Hawk Vantage 1x20. Has a magnification of 1 time and an objective of 2 centimeters basically. It's quite a compact red dot, but the really nice thing about these red dots is that they are of course really high quality, but they also have a dovetail version of the red dot. You can buy a red dot like this in Picatinny Weaver or in dovetail, and since the Huben has a dovetail rail on top, you would want to have it in dovetail, and then you wouldn't need any adapters to fit it on the pistol. Also, they're really well and nicely adjustable in clicks. Normally with a red dot you would have to adjust it with an Allen key, and this one goes in clicks, so it's better. And also, of course, with a red dot it's way easier to aim and shoot really fast. The only downside is that, of course, it works on battery, so remember to turn it off once you're done. Alright, now let's see how that shoots. You have a really light trigger on this model, and you can basically shoot it as fast as you can. Really nice. And then it's done. You would hear this by the sound that the magazine is empty, but of course if you would want to store the pistol, I always recommend to check all the chambers in the magazine, and by doing so you would have to pull the latch down and rotate it completely to check if there's any pellets or slugs still in the magazine. Afterwards you're done, put it on safe, and then you would place it away in its suitcase, of course. You can keep it under pressure, that's not a problem. Really nice air pistol. Of course it's quite an expensive air pistol as well, but when you shoot it you feel why it costs that much, because it is a really high quality version. They hold and shoot really nice. It's one of the best pistols I know basically. If you're interested in this air pistol or in any other, for example, you could always contact us by email or by phone. We ship these from the Netherlands, where we don't have any power restriction, and we basically ship these worldwide. So if you have any questions about an air pistol, just contact me or one of my colleagues and we'll be happy to help you. For now, thank you for watching. See you next time.